Welcome back, Prison Architect fans, to another episode of Alpha 29. And as you can see here, I've gotten... I've started... Not really completed anything, but I've started the maximum security wing, which is good because we've been having a couple of incidents. As you can see here, we've got a couple of jackasses hiding up in here. Let's see what we can find out for intelligence before we get into the construction stuff, so we're not missing anything here. Informants, let's see, who's going to become a new CI for us? Okay, so a lot of these guys want to be CIs. We got to choose somebody who's got a long 60 years. He'll be here for a long time. We'll recruit him. He committed a murder, though. Yeah, you're gonna be stuck there for a while, Paolo. You got 7 years on your sentence. You got 9. You've almost served all of it. 6. 5. Okay, so it's between this guy and this guy and this guy. I think we're gonna go with this guy here. Attacked a prisoner. So there we go. Now we got 2 informants in our prison. We're not gonna recruit a guy who committed murder. Like, that's just not something we're gonna do. That guy's gonna get left to rot. Whoops, where am I? Intelligence. Let's just make sure we don't have any snitches hiding around here. I don't want to miss anybody. We have 10 guys in protective custody now, guys. 10. 10 people. 10 people and Chris DeLay, which, you know, he didn't really commit a crime. He's just here because I wanted to keep him safe. Which reminds me, these guys are probably like, since they never leave this room, probably sneaking shit out and I can't do anything about it. Let's make sure we're not going to overload the power supply. It'll be close, but it won't blow. Well, we can put these ones on that one. Okay, perfect. You know, we haven't really done a search of this cell block. We should. There we go. Exactly what we were trying to prevent them from getting. Alright, so let's get back to construction. You see here I've added a forestry section in this big blank space here. And we're going to start building the rest of these rooms here now, so... Totally forgot to hire those 2 psychologists. Who's this guy? Is it a teacher? It's a teacher. Look at all the contraband these guys had. I shouldn't have left them for so long. Here's our yard, common room, the cell block. So let's just get to it. Whoops. Kill that door. They're like mirror images of each other, but they're not it's only mirrored in like one way. It's not, you know, like if this was a proper mirror image, right would be left and left would be right kind of thing, but it's not, so it doesn't matter. Oh. Door servo that shouldn't be there. Just waiting the next time they put anything else down. Okay, that seems fine. No, that won't work. Well, I mean, it will work. It'd be on the wrong side. Which, at the end of the day, I don't think it really matters. As long as those desks are there, so who cares? Let's do it that way. Oh, there's probably a door somewhere that shouldn't be. Nope. Okay, we got off on that one. That's good. I don't think this is big enough to capture the whole room. No, it isn't. And this won't work either because it's going to be backwards. All right, so there's certain rooms I'm going to have to do them manually. This is not an option. That's fine. I can live with that. Putting a little extra stuff in this room here. Since these guys don't get a carpentry bed. Maybe I should put one right there. There we go. Actually, that looks like shit. I'm gonna move that. There we go. Now we don't disturb everything else. What's this room supposed to be? The laundry, right? Actually, we should clone it because the dishwasher or the washing machines don't fit the right way. So we'll just clone it. And we ended up with basically the same layout. Slightly different, that's all. That works out fine. There's a lot of items in this game that don't go the right way. No, that should be fine. That plant, yeah, that planted right, okay. The cloning tool is only really good for the cells. It doesn't really work so fantastic for other things, but that's fine. We know that. We know that. So it's okay when it doesn't work exactly the way we want it to work. Whoops, we accidentally deleted a wall there, didn't we? I thought I canceled that. Common room. Okay. Get all this installed. And we should have a pretty functioning prison as soon as we get the high-sec guys installed, because then I can stop having to boot guys who commit crime that should put their asses in high-sec back to normal sec. Because right now that's what I've been having to do, because I can't leave them in high-sec without a high-sec wing, because they just end up limbo. They will get waiting for solitary forever, and then they'll just die, or some crazy shit will happen to them. So we don't need that to happen. So, some exciting news. I don't know if you guys have read this or not. It was about a week ago or so, maybe 2 weeks ago. Sony has agreed to allow Spider-Man to be used in the Marvel Universe. Now, of course, you might be thinking to yourself, "What? I don't understand. Spider-Man's a Marvel character. How is he not allowed, or how does Sony have anything to do with it?" Well, because Marvel licensed, before there was a Marvel Studios, they licensed Spider-Man to Sony Pictures. Sony Pictures has been the one making all the Spider-Man movies. the first 3 movies and the Amazing Spider-Man, the 2 Amazing Spider-Man movies. So, what that means is we can actually see Spider-Man in the... Spider-Man plays an important role in the Infinity Gauntlet saga with Thanatos. It's not gargoyles. With Thanos. So you really kind of needed Spider-Man. I mean, he doesn't play a key role, but he's there. So you kind of need to bring Spider-Man back into stuff. You know, he's been kind of out of the loop for a while there, so you kind of got to bring the poor boy, the poor web slinger back. What the hell? Who did this? Damn, what the hell? I was looking for these guys. What the hell? You know, you just can't take your eye off the freaking guys for a second. Oh, we got another snitch up here. Luckily, these guys will never attack them. We're getting a lot of snitches and stuff, and ex-law enforcement. In our last alpha, we didn't have any. And now look at this. We've got like 10. 11 now. Somebody killed that guy. Son of a bitch. I wasn't fast enough again. And you weren't fast enough either, you jerk and jerk. Did you commit it too? Solitary 24 hours. Look at this. 3 of these idiots. God damn it. We need this maximum security wing up and running. We'll let those guys get that stuff installed. Okay. So, there we go, guys. I think that'll do for now. We've got everything pretty much accomplished. Oh, another overdoser. Jesus Christ. Get in there and save him. Somebody save him. Okay, good. Search his cell. Drugs. He had too many drugs. What an asshole. Why has he got drugs in my prison? Alright, where are those three guys who are max sec? I gotta reduce that to normal sec or they won't get punished properly. Alright, well we'll figure it out another time. Alright. These guys are gonna get all this crap done. And I'm gonna call it right here, guys. Next episode, I'm gonna have this all opened up. Why are we having such a hard time getting stuff done? We have 30 of these guys, for God's sake. I need 40? Do I really need 40? And I counted out the cells. There should be 170 Supermax guys. That seems like a little too many. So I'm gonna probably bring that back down by removing this 17, 28, 34. This should be 34 prison cells here, and then I can move everything out a little bit, give myself a little bit more space, you know, and I won't be so cramped cramming everything into this corner here. The yard won't be like a tiny little speck of a yard. So guys, that's what I'm gonna be doing for that. I gotta redesign that obviously, because 100 and whatever number Supermax guys is just too many guys. At the end of the day, it won't matter anyways, because I can just stick them all doing this. One thing I did add, if you didn't notice, is these doors here in the service hallway. Some of them are not. Some people are not as smart as others, but I guess I should connect that. Helps if there's a servo there. And the whole idea is, guys, is that staff members that need to get between areas can cross over, but nobody else can. In the event of a riot, I can bring guys up through here and then in through this side here and this side here. And it just worked out better because I didn't have as much space. It'd be one block on each side of the prison cell blocks that would be utilized, so it just wouldn't be very nice. But anyways, guys, this is the prison. Everything's good. We got it going. We're going to be maybe 1 or 2 more episodes before we're filling up our high sec. And then Supermax will be shortly after that. So we'll keep guys out of Supermax for now, because Supermax is, you know, it's Supermax. We gotta keep guys there forever. But for right now, this is how it's going to be. I will expand it to meet the 800 prisoners I am talking about here. I'll buy this land and I'll buy that land above it, and I'll just expand north and south. I'm going to have 800 prisoners. I mean, at the moment we can't have 800 prisoners, but I will have it. Oh yes. Yes, I shall. And we're not far off. I mean, what is that? What's 172 times 3? That equals 516 plus 30, 546. Yeah, so we are actually pretty far off. If we expand those two. Supermax with another 100 and... let's see, 34 times 1, 2, 3, 4. That works out to 136. Alright, so... 516 plus 136 plus 30, 682 in total at the moment. If we fill up the way we're filling up, we'd have 632. So I will have to expand to hit the 800 that I'm looking for. Guarantee that I'm going to do that, guys, because I mean we're not going to back out. We're going for 800 prisoners. We will have 800 prisoners. But until that point, this is Evan Better saying thank you very much for watching. Make sure you leave those likes and comments. I always get back to everybody who comments, or most of the time I do. I always read every comment, though. You can be assured of that. And I'll see you in the next episode of Alpha 29.